How's it going, everybody? My name's Augustine, and today I'm going to be talking about why right now, during all this hoo-ha going on in the world, is the best time to sell your house. So in the video, I'm going to be covering why it's the best time to sell your house, why we are currently seeing historically low inventory as well as historically low interest rates, and why if you sell your house, you're going to have no trouble finding one to buy if you work with our team. Jumping right into that first point, guys. Why would you even sell your house right now? During this whole hoo-ha of what's going on in the world right now, well, home prices have appreciated dramatically. So if you bought a house pre-pandemic, before 2020, back in 2018, 2017, or beforehand, what you had bought your house for versus what you would be able to get for it right now, huge gap. We had people who bought their houses back in 2012, 2013 for around $150,000, $135,000, and they've appreciated to about $220,000, $225,000. Going ahead and selling your house right now might seem a little daunting, right? Because a lot of people aren't really sure what the market conditions are like or what's going to happen later on in the future with the appreciation and whatnot. Here's my advice to you, is you go ahead and you sell your house so you can go and get that equity out. When you go and you look for your next house, you're not going to really have an issue with getting it because you're going to have all that cash on hand. The first house, you end up going and selling it. Right now, you take advantage of these really high appreciation rates we're seeing of what you had bought your house for versus what you could sell it for. You may be asking, Augustine, why are the market conditions like this? Why are we seeing so few houses out in the market right now? Well, I'm going to talk about why there's so few listings, as well as why there's so many buyers, side by side. So going into why there's so few listings. During all this, a lot of people are afraid of having a random stranger lounge around on their couch. Open houses and things like that, they're going to track in mud, they're going to track in germs, cooties, all the rest of it. So a lot of people out there don't want to put their house on the market because they're afraid of germs. Second reason is that a lot of people are moving from places that has stricter lockdowns. This is kind of more as to why there's so much buyer demand. So many people are moving from places where they had strict lockdowns to places like here near northern Atlanta, North Georgia, where there's less government restrictions. So particular policies out in California, New York City, places like that were more strict on lockdowns, more strict on businesses. People are migrating from those areas to places like North Georgia so they don't have to have the same kinds of restrictions. Now, the buyer demand, going back into more detail of it, there's a lot of buyer demand right now because all the people who are moving from those cities typically have bigger, higher priced houses, right? What 15,000 square foot, 20,000 square foot house would sell for in California is a lot greater than what it would in North Georgia, near our lake. They have a lot more cash on hand, so when they go into these bidding wars, they're able to win it. But I'm telling you here today that this is not going to be an issue for you if you had bought your house beforehand, because you have a lot of equity right now. You have a lot of equity sitting in your house if you had bought it before this whole price appreciation thing. And with that equity, you're going to get it out from the sale of your house, and you're going to use it as cash on hand to pay the difference of any bidding war. Well, you may be saying, Augustine, why in the world do I even do that? Put more money into the house and take cash out of my pocket aside from my down payment. Why would I do that? Well, because the interest rates are so low right now. Somebody we had just helped last month, really good credit score, that had a 2.7 interest rate. 2.7. That is crazy, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up some facts and figures about how much the interest rate will affect the final amount you pay towards what it costs to borrow money on the house. Because you might fall into the misconception that, the purchase price is the most important thing when I buy the house. The purchase price is a very important factor, but at the end of the day, what's more important is your monthly payments, if you're able to, live a comfortable life having them, and two, what is the total amount of money I'm going to be paying for the house in the long run. Again, tying it back into it, guys, selling your house right now, you've got a ton of equity that you might be sitting on, and our team is full of experts that can help you do a comparative market analysis and tell you exactly what your house could sell for. And right now, the average days on market for our average price listings is less than a week. So within putting it out on a Sunday, people come and see it on Monday, Tuesday. By Friday, your house is going to be gone off the market. You're going to have to not have a whole bunch of stress as you normally would in a normal market. Once you sell your house, you might be worried that you're not going to be able to find something because there's low inventory. What we could always do, and we have done with a lot of other people, is put a contingency. The new purchaser of your home has to rent it out back to you for a month while you look for the house. Or they're not able to actually close on the property up until you find something. We can have a contingency like that. We do that all the time. There's tons of things like that we end up doing to help people sell their house right now. So if you've ever even considered selling your house, now might be the best time to do it. And if you'd like to talk more about it, my contact info is going to be down in the description below. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day.